Hello, hello, my lovely Scorpios. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Scorps. We have the orphan and the mother, the vessel, the mentor, and the bardo. Oh, Scorpios. I feel like it's been in your reads for a while of just this idea of identity, accepting the identity that people put on you, needing to really break away from that false idea. Like people want to hold you down and keep you in your place, and I feel like in a lot of ways you have allowed for that to happen because of shame, right? I mean, it's been studying your reads of just this idea of like being held in place because of shame. And I think you just accepting it for what it is for a really long time until someone I don't know, like I just kind of get the idea of like, and I don't know, because it's just here, but I feel like you're meeting somebody who sees you very differently than the way that you see yourself. The way that you are, perceived by these people who want to, like hold you in your place, keep you should be ashamed of who you are. Shame, shame, shame. Right? But it's like, like sage those people out, like pull that energy away from you, you know what I mean? And see yourself for who it is that you truly are. And I think that that's happening. I think that you're starting to see yourself very differently. And I think that you have somebody who's just kind of helping you do that. I mean, the mentor is just somebody who, like, I like this one because it's like, there's just like dropping I just think of like dropping a truth bomb that, lights things up pretty solidly so that you can see through the darkness of the shame that's been cast over you. It's very redemptive energy. Love. Of course, it's my Scorps. Right? What was your last word? Can't compete. And a theme that's been, in the reads is just this idea of like, of people will hold you down. They will find a way to keep you in your place if they think that it ensures a victory. And I think you were almost ensuring that victory on their behalf because you were ashamed of something that you had done. But it feels like the Wheel of Fortune in Cancer Street. But again, just this like destroying this like manipulation that's being held over you. Like again, I just feel like there's an idea of like somebody saying to you, like, I see all of the beauty in you and I see all of the potential in you and I understand why you carried that shame. I almost feel like this sense of like they forgive you. And it's not even that you did anything to them, but sometimes you just need somebody to say, like, I forgive you. Wow, I don't know why. That just made me want to cry. But I do. I feel like you guys feel this sense of relief from a sense of shame that you've carried for so long. And I feel like somebody's seeing you through like eyes of love. That like they see your potential, they see your beauty, they see your commitment, your loyalty, your you know, your desire to be more. I feel like this person inspires you to enter into that state of transformation. And I think when you do, it really just turns things around for you. I don't know. I mean, I feel like maybe some of you all are applying for a new job. You know, like you're doing something new. I don't know if like an opportunity is being presented to you where you're just like, maybe, you know, like a company that you're working at, and somebody says, hey, you know, like these people do not treat you well. I know that you know, have all of these skills. I know that you have all of this experience. Like, stop being loyal to, you know, to this, to something that doesn't appreciate you, to something that seeks to, you know, keep you down in a place beneath them, and come this way and, you know, like embody your full potential. And it seems like a very casual, like in passing kind of like, hey, would you be interested in doing this? You know, it doesn't feel like some official offer letter or like you've gone through all these interviews or anything of the nature. And what was your last one or the one before? But it was just the idea of like an AA meeting and somebody who's been watching you. And I feel, or like somebody who's been on this journey with you. And I feel like there's almost like to this point of a story where somebody's like, I can't watch this anymore. Like, this is not okay. And I feel like this person is approaching you in a, like in an energy of, obviously I can't make you do anything that you don't want to do. They must have been paying attention. But I think that you have the ability to go in this direction, and here's a choice. Here's a door that is open to you should you so choose to walk through it. Okay, Scorpios. Let's see what else we can get for y'all. I feel like whatever this is, it's divine timing, like divine timing. One of your reads, right place, right time. I feel like whatever, I love the Fortune Fairy and the Wheel of Fortune. This is just, it feels like just like the right, like everything lined up. Like if you would have tried, and this is on, like on God, like this is why I think I struggle sometimes with people who dictate, if you will, because like the wisdom of man is the foolishness of God. And if you think that you can divinely orchestrate something on your own, then you are a special kind of stupid. You know what I mean? Because the reality of it is that if you follow like a journey, like a spiritual journey, like the universe will line things up for you in a way that, like, had you interfered with that, boy, you would have fucked it up, right? And I feel like there's just this idea of not, like, there not being there's no interference present here. There's just like an acknowledgement that when things are good, they're good. When things are bad, they're bad. And you've felt really just burdened by this shame that other people have put on you, holding to the idea that like someday maybe you'll be able to move past it. Someday maybe I'll be able to prove myself to these people. Someday maybe I'll be able to do this. And it's like you're over here trying to prove yourself to these people. Meanwhile, you know what I mean? Like somebody who's also going on this journey, because again, I think of somebody who's in something with you, you know, like, and I don't know why AA obviously doesn't have to be that. It can be whatever it is, whatever resonates for you, but just like somebody who's in a similar life path, I guess you could say, who's watched you just kind of like attempt to like overcome this shame by proving yourself to somebody, all the while witnessing your evolution, your change, you coming into your own power and saying to you like, hey, you don't have to carry that. There's a door that is opening for you that you can walk through if you should so choose. I feel like part of the reason that you that there's this if you want to kind of energy is because what I've noticed, just in the most generic and broad of terms, is that people who are controlling are usually very manipulative. And I think that they know that when you're healing from control and manipulation, the worst thing that anybody can do to you is dictate to you. Like, it's like taking your dirty finger and throwing it in, like pushing it in somebody's open wound. Like, control and manipulation are such a trigger point for people who have come out of abusive homes or relationships. And I think that, whoever you're dealing with understands that you need to have the freedom of choice. And I think that they want to present it to you in a way that says you have this freedom of choice. And I'm guessing that you take this opportunity. Let's do more clarifiers. But I love that you have the Wheel of Fortune twice, because it's like, not only, again, the universe provides, because it's like not only am I getting an opportunity, I'm getting an opportunity with somebody who understands, right? Like, it's like somebody who understands your pain points so that they can love them and bring healing to them, versus somebody who understands your pain points and just does everything in their power to make sure that they can use that to hold you in your place. Make sure that they can use that to tell you who, how you behave and what you're allowed to say and who you're allowed to be friends with. And you know what I mean? Like, however it plays out for you as an individual, because God knows it exists everywhere. The Six of Cups. It does. It feels like an offering. It just feels like this, here, let me exchange in this with you. Let me, let me understand you so that I can work well with you. That's just beautiful. And I love it. And we're going to do another card, and we're going to call it a read. Scorps. I guess we're going to do two. We have the Father and the Pilgrim. It feels like moving past these extremes. It really does. It's like moving beyond the wounds, journeying into an opportunity that leaves this mentality behind, because you can only get but so far in that mentality. Scorpios, I love y'all so much. Thank you for spending some time with me. You're beautiful, you're wonderful, you're amazing. And I hope more than anything that this resonates for you. If it does, please give me a like, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.